Well, good afternoon, everybody. How is everyone today? It's good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. Happy Monday. It is No Man's Sky Monday today. We're starting the Remnant expedition. Let me check my audio. Make sure we got some good audio here. Audio sounds good. Nice. Let's get them shouts out of the way. Who do we have out there? Cellcraft. Hello, sir. As always, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you, man? It's good to see you. So, hey, everyone out there, Cellcraft is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, blow him up with an orbital cannon. You know how we do it here. Show that man some love. If you guys haven't done so, please do that. Always support the Odd Fam. Always support the Odd Fam. Cellcraft is always good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. Cellcraft, since you are a moderator here, if you would like to post a link to your YouTube channel in chat, you may do so. Who else do we have out there? Who do we got? I think Streamlabs is on the bottle again. I think Streamlabs is on the bottle. Pen Lapidari, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you? Yeah, Pen, Calypso is pissed off. Calypso is probably the most pissed off and angry galaxy in No Man's Sky. I think you'll enjoy it. It's an angry galaxy, trust me. Every planet is pissed off for no reason. Hey, YouTube, fix your freaking notifications. I just got the notification. 10 minutes later, I just got the notification. Good job, YouTube. Good job. Who else do we have out there? Morris, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you? Cody Hernandez, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Cellcraft. Calypso is pissed off, man. That is an angry galaxy. Angry AF galaxy right there. Who else do we have here? Walter, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Serious Joker, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, brother. Thanks for hitting that like. Yes, if you guys haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Okay, who else do we have out there? Oh, Streamlabs showed up to work today. Hold on, let me check my, let's check commands and make sure they work. Let's make sure they're working. Cellcraft says, I stayed in Calypso for a very short time and then, nope, right out of there. Yeah, the Cellcraft, the irony is that there are probably some really good-looking Sentinel ships in Calypso. There's probably some really good-looking ships in Calypso. We're going to have to find out. So Morris says, I can watch a live stream with nothing but the music playing. No one would probably watch, but I like the music. I appreciate that. The music, believe it or not, is all copyright-free, royalty-free music that's on YouTube's audio library. So all content creators, all of you guys out there can get this music absolutely for free. I just figured I'd put some music on for a nice chill vibe because we're playing No Man's Sky today. We're going to have a nice, chill, relaxed experience. Okay, so with all that being said, let's get this party started. For anybody who's new out there, I am Oddman105, aka The Odd One. This is a regularly scheduled Monday live stream of some No Man's Sky shenanigans. We're starting the Remnant expedition. This is part 1. I will more than likely come back tomorrow to try to finish it. But we got a lot of work to get through. This is a grindy expedition. It looks like it's fun, but it appears to be very grindy. So that being said, we need to get started. Now, for anybody out there who's new to the channel, please take a second, read and follow the channel rules located in the description. Very important. As for everyone else, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. And with all those disclaimers out of the way, let's bring up the game. Oops. Hold it. Bring up the game. Bring up the game. All right, we'll put that on pause. Bring up the game. Okay. All right, bring up the game again. All right, there's the game. Okay. Bring up the game again. There we go. Transition. Okay, we're ready. Now we're ready. All right, people, let's do this. Okay, what we're going to do is use a pre-existing save, only because I'm out of save space on this particular account, so that's fine. We're going to use a pre-existing save. Now with this expedition, let's use the live stream Let's Play. Let's use that one. Now with this expedition, you can use a pre-existing save, but because this expedition is located on one planet, It's limited to a single planet. You can't return to the space anomaly to retrieve any items. So, yeah, that's a thing. But that's fine. We can use a pre-existing save for this one just because. GTA 5, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Morris says, I went to an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet, ate too much, was really good. How do you find an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet? Bro? Bro. All-you-can-eat pizza buffet. Are you freaking serious? Man. Oh, please tell me they had calzone there. So GTA 5 says he's building another account now. Good luck, man. Good luck with that. Okay. So this is my live stream Let's Play account. What I did was hopped in just to get some hands-on with the update. The content is fun. The update is actually fun. It is fun, but it's extremely limited in what you can do. So Cellcraft says, now I want Pizza Hut, some Taco Bell. I could go for some freaking Taco Bell or some Del Taco right now, let me tell you. But yeah, the update, the content, I think it's solid. It's just, it needs more. One thing that Hello Games can do right now with this update to improve it by like at least 50% is increase the payouts for scrap. Because you get nanites for scrapping all of the scrap, the chemical, the waste, the industrial. I can't speak today. The industrial waste. William Dupree, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you, man? And Big R, what's up, brother? I'm doing well. How are you? It's good to see you. But yeah, you get nanites for scrapping the industrial waste. The problem is that the payouts are so freaking low. You know, you're getting like 10 nanites here, 20 nanites there. It's just not. That's not cool. So I think they could improve the game a lot better, the DLC, if they, gave players inadequate payout. Okay, let's make a restore. Actually, we don't need to make a restore point. So this is where I set up a base. And this is, just so you guys know, this is a moon. This is an actual moon with salvageable scrap. So what's good about this is that, first of all, it's a temperate moon. No violent storms. The worst storm on this moon has to be the gravitational storms, which are no big deal. But it's a moon, so because it's a moon, all of the salvageable scrap and waste and industrial waste are really close together. The problem, of course, is that this is a dissonant planet. It's a dissonant planet, but the Sentinel ship on this planet is butt ugly. It is so ugly, it's oogly. That's how ugly it is. It is ugly, ugly, I'm telling you. But what's cool about this planet is that we can find industrial waste, really quickly. So this is where we have a small base of operations for the time being. Let me mark this as Sanford & Son Salvage, because I've always wanted to do this. So let's rename this. Sanford & Son Salvage LLC. How does that work? Sanford & Son Salvage LLC, Limited Liability Company. Let's go. Yeah, Walter, it's exactly. It's so ugly, it's a triple bagger. You got to be stone drunk to want that Sentinel ship. That's how ugly it is. All right, people, let's get to the let's get to the space anomaly and do this. So Penn says, I found a flea with clipped medium wings. I found, you know what? It's funny you should mention that. I found a light Sentinel fighter. Oh, hold on, before we go, hold on. We got to get these. Let's get these before we go. Always get your radiant shards, because these things are good nanites. Hold on. I found, it wasn't a flea, it was a light Sentinel fighter. But it wasn't a flea. It had bladed wings and tie stabilizers, I think. I can't remember. I got to go back and take a look. Yeah, William says, or stoned and drunk. Yes, that ship is... We're going to take a look at that ship. We'll take a look at it, but I'm telling you, that ship is oogly. It is oogly ugly. That's how ugly it is. So Cellcraft says, yes, but is that ship a Cell's ex-in-law ugly? Cellcraft, I think it's got your beat. I think it's got your beat. It's ugly, ugly. I was like, what the actual crap? Okay, Anomaly, let's do this. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. If you guys haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. If Deborah is out there, Deborah, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Just in case I missed you. Yeah, that ship is ugly, ugly. I'm talking, if you tie a pork chop around that starship's neck, the dogs won't play with it ugly. That's how ugly it is. All right, GTA 5 says I've been working on the account for 2 months and I have nearly 500 mil on it. It doesn't take long to make a lot of money in Grand Theft Auto anymore. There are some really good ways to make money really quickly. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. What is this? Liquidators? Liquidator? Are you what? You mean to tell me that I haven't finished out liquidators on this account? You see what happens when you don't play on Steam for a long time? You forget to finish liquidators. What kind of a ship did we have? Okay, I mean, it's a random C-class. Okay, I guess we can make a copy of it. Don't even ask me where I found this ship. This is the ship that I actually used during the expedition. It's got some decent stuff on it, but okay, I guess we can make a copy. Whatever. We'll make a copy of it. All right, get the rewards. Finish this. I had no idea. I thought I finished. This was Liquidators, Expedition 14, Redux. How many years ago was that? Cellcraft says, I'm looking for a basic bare bones key fob ship. Found some with a few add-ons, but nothing bare bones. We found... You know, it's funny you should mention that. I know we found recently a bare bones ship. We found a bare bones key fob about a month ago during a previous live stream. I'm pretty sure we did. Maybe it wasn't a month ago. Maybe it was a couple of weeks. And I think it's on this account, so I'm gonna have to check. Morris says, that ship is so ugly, if you take a screenshot, the console will break. Yep. Take a screenshot, the console explodes. Poof. Just burst into flames. Is that it? All right, give me my stuff. We got 25,000 nanites from that. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Start. We're not taking over any technology because we can't use any of it. Remember, the expedition is on a single planet, so we won't be able to access the anomaly. Anyway, we'll just start. Let's go, boys. Time to do some trucking. So Penn says, I have one. Cellcraft says, it has quite the chin. Reminds me of Crimson Chin from Fairly Odd Parents. I haven't seen that cartoon in ages, man. Okay, let's go, people.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you guys haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton.
Shield kinetic system online.
Shield kinetic system online, mofo. In my Sam Jackson voice. Technology recharge, mofo. Somebody has to have a mod for that.
Online.
Somebody has to have a mod for that. The Samuel L. Jackson voice for your exosuit. Somebody's got to have a mod for that.
And mining laser attachment operational.
Oh, that's nice. We got a pretty decent multi-tool.
User initialization sequence complete.
Yes, Selcram. We need, yes, we need a Sam Jackson voice for our our exosuit. Yes, please. Okay, so here we are. Sign up for heavy-duty industrial salvage. Equip the powerful gravitino coil to manipulate industrial waste and haul it across the desert. That sounds like fun. So, ladies and gents, let's start Sanford and Son salvage.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, we ain't got nothing on us. We need to hurry. Okay, since we don't have access to our ship, let's take a look at the milestones. So, investigate the processing facility, install the gravitino coil, field test the equipment, test and field the equipment, outfit the colossus for hauling, which means install the flatbed, transport and process industrial waste, reach the first waste heap, transport and process 5 special waste. Now, some of this we can do early. Excavate obstacles. This we have to wait till we get the actual shovel for the colossus. Eliminate hazardous flora. 1 out of 20. We can do that. We can do that right now, actually. Second heap. Collide with fauna in an exocraft. Roadkill. This is optional. We can totally do that. Okay. Install a Cyclops scope. Harvest resources from an exocraft, 500. And we'll do that simply by driving across the land. There's 1 milestone in Phase 4 that I think we should probably knock out early. 2 milestones. Those are collecting 32 gravitino balls. We can discover minerals, so we can probably do that soon. And we have to reorientate 32 sentinels. This one is fairly easy, provided we do these at the same time. Launch 64 pieces of industrial waste. That's going to be fun. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so first and foremost, we need some early game resources. Let's make a restore point. Cottrell, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. So Morris says, did you get a free $1 million from Rockstar? I did. Weird, but not complaining. What'd they give you $1 million for? I didn't get a mill. I was on yesterday. I didn't get a mill. Might have to log on tonight. Excuse me. So William says, first phase isn't too bad, then it gets boring. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we need to get 6 waypoints. We also need to drive for 50,000 units. In other words, we got to drive for 50 kilometers across the desert. So, yep, this is going to be interesting. Again, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the content. Anything in the green box? Any free stuff? No free stuff. Dang it. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the content. I think it's grindy, but I do think that there's a good opportunity. A very good opportunity for Hello Games to make this DLC very good. All they have to do, essentially all they need to do, is increase the payouts for the nanites. Because you don't make very many nanites for hauling junk. Okay. So where is... There it is.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
What's that? Lost or major. Pollutants report. Industrial remnants significant. Waste widespread. Geosphere heavy. Hello there, Oddman 105. Oh, shut up. Welcome to Lost or Major Waste Hauling Registration. You know, this reminds me of Utopia. This reminds me of the Utopia expedition. All right, let's get the gravitino coil, shall we? All right, we got it. So we need a gravitino ball. Chromatic metal and magnetic resonator. Okay. Got it. So Penn says the waypoints were a nightmare. I think the important thing is that if you see a waypoint, hit it. Because we're going to be driving all over the freaking planet anyway. So if you see a waypoint, just hit it. I think many of us have a tendency to forget that there are waypoints all over the place. Okay, so what do we get? Excuse me. Okay, cobalt, ion battery, life support. Yes, please. Give me all the stuff. Now, if I'm not
Thermal
mistaken,
protection falling.
yeah, our starship is in fact somewhere on the planet, but we're not going to fix it. We're not going to fix it. We're going to completely ignore it. Deborah, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? We're just starting out. Okay, we need early game resources. I'm talking we need a lot of stuff, so let's go get it. First and foremost, carbon's going to be a big thing. We need to start scanning rocks because we don't need to scan the rocks in a ship. Or not in the ship, but we don't need to scan the rocks in the... There we go.
Units received.
We don't need to scan the rocks in...
Units received.
There we go. In the actual exocraft itself. We don't need to do that. Okay, that's advanced. But that is that's pure ferrite? What? That's pure ferrite. Oh, wow. Okay. That's one of them. Okay. 3.
Units received.
That's 4. And those look almost exactly alike. Okay, we've already scanned that. Give me that. We're going to need carbon really soon. So we should probably find a cave.
Units received. Units received.
Okay, how many? Let's take a look. We got 2 flora. Hold on. Expedition. I think that was phase 4. Yep. We got 4 minerals discovered. We need 4 more. We can get the other 2 in a cave, provided we can find one.
Units received.
Okay, we need some carbon. What we need is a cave, because I'm pretty sure caves are a good source of carbon, even on this desert planet. So hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us on this ridiculous Monday, No Man's Sky Monday. I like to take the first hour of a live stream and harvest resources.
Technology recharge.
Oh, scan that animal. Scan the animal, scan it. That's a rare animal, scan it. Dang it, come back here. Don't you run away from me. Come back here. Did we get him?
Toxins detected.
Did we get him? Yeah, that
Units received.
no, we didn't. Did we? Did we get him? Yeah, the animal that's poking up out of the ground, that one. Okay, we got him. Good. We got him. That's a rare animal. That one is very difficult to find. So Deborah says, yes, I'm lumping through phase 3 of the expedition. Or limping.
Thermal protection falling.
There we go. Did we get it?
Units
We got it.
received.
All right, let's take care of the farting plant. Stop farting on me, bro. Stop farting on me, bro. Don't be farting on me, dude. All right.
Units
Got 'em.
received.
William, thank you. Yes, definitely going to need silver. Definitely going to need silver. Now, if I'm not mistaken,
Units received.
how many fauna? There's 5 of 6. We only got 1 more fauna on the planet. And let's see here. Common, flying, diurnal. So that one's out during the day. We've almost got this one knocked out. We almost got that one knocked out. Good. So we got to wait till daytime. But until then, let's grab this resource once we murk out the hazardous flora. Yeah, once we find a cave, nice. We got pyrite.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
We got pyrite. We need this. We need pyrite because there's no paraffinium on the planet. We need paraffinium as a construction material. So, if you combine pyrite and ferrite dust, you get paraffinium. Very nice. So, I hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to the No Man's Sky Mining and Garbage Simulator. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There's nothing wrong with the content. I think it's a new way to play No Man's Sky. What I think Hello Games should do is increase the nanite payouts for the scrap. Because think about it. This DLC right here, this update is a very good way and viable way for players to make nanites. But unfortunately, because the payouts are so freaking low, there are far more efficient ways to make nanites in the game, especially for new players. So what we're going to do is get this pyrite. Pyrite and ferrite dust makes paraffinium. We're going to need paraffinium later. There are plenty of exploder plants on this rock. So that we can get plenty of oxygen. Once we find a cave, we're going to mooch off everything in that freaking cave. And I'm talking everything. We're also going to try to find the other four minerals that we need. Now, I know for a fact that if we can find something that looks like a riverbed, there's going to be at least 2 minerals in that riverbed that we can scan. The other 2 will be in the cave. And we can knock out that milestone. You don't need to do all that from your exocraft. And I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So Morris says, I was wondering if anyone else got the free mill. Yeah, that's the first I've heard of it, man. That's the first I've heard of it. As far as I know, there are no campaigns aside from the typical weekly update stuff in Grand Theft Auto. So don't tell Rockstar. If they're giving out a free mill, let them give out a free mill. Don't tell those guys. Okay, how much did we get? That's plenty. That's plenty. So we start out with a refiner Mark II. Nice. And we got some pure ferrite. Perfect. Okay. We've already scanned that dude. All right. There it is. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's the last one. Got him. Got him. Discovered a new species while driving. No, we're not driving, but I'll take it anyway. Let's take a look at that milestone. Safari, yep, Phase 3. Phase 3. Now, if I'm not mistaken, prepackaged advanced exocraft laser unit. Nice. And creature pellets. You can keep your creature pellets, pal. Let's see here. Sentinels. 4th waypoint. Process toxic waste. 16 of each. Find all creatures on a planet. Okay, we can clear this one right now. We can clear this one right now. All we have to do is go to your discoveries and hold to register, get 1,500 nanites. That's all we got to do. That's it. Done. So Deborah says, what does your ship look like? I have no idea. I haven't seen it. As a matter of fact, where is my ship? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I can call it in, but yeah, I don't know what it looks like. I don't. So what's that? You got the ball pet. Nice. Yeah, we can use emerald for chromatic metal. As a matter of fact, is there any copper on this rock? Emerald, pyrite, cobalt. Perfect. We can use the emerald. That's fine. We're missing 4 minerals. But what we need, oops, oops, is a lot of ferrite dust. Yeah, I don't think we can call it because I believe it's damaged. I think the actual ship is damaged. So, yeah, that's the thing. But we are hurting for carbon, so we need to get a bunch of carbon really quickly. So what we can look for is a riverbed. Oh, check it out. I got a baller hauler. It's a baller hauler. Yeah, we got a baller hauler. Nice. I might have to keep that one. We actually got a baller hauler. Cool. Might keep that one. Now, this planet has a buku butt ton, and I'm talking a buku butt ton of gravitino balls. so we're going to be rich. We're going to be rich. Even though there's nothing to really spend it on. There's nothing to spend it on yet. Please tell me that's carbon. Thank you. The Elvis God, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we do have it in the menu. We do have it in the menu. I haven't, you know what? It's funny you should mention that. I haven't even seen the menu yet. Hold on. Okay, so what do we got? Yeah, we got a baller hauler. Nice. I think I'm going to keep this one. It's a short tail hauler. Short tail baller hauler with freaking TIE Fighter style stabilizers on the side. Short tail. Nice. I think I'm going to keep this one. Yeah, William, the streak of AC haulers has ended. Now, the funny thing is this. I hope you guys have been over on Twitch getting your Twitch drops. One of the Twitch drops for like day 4, and you still have a few hours to get it. One of the Twitch drops is an air conditioning style hauler. You get an AC hauler, which is symmetric. It is completely symmetric. Funniest thing I've ever seen. It's got ACUs on it. It's got all AC units on it. So William says, nope. Okay, we are going to need gravitino balls. We should have crafting plans. Let's see here. Break this down. Yep, for the magnetic resonator, we need magnetized ferrite, cobalt. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to find a cave and get the resources we need to craft all this. I know I just picked up cobalt as a reward, but I don't want to use it. Not yet. Yeah, we need to get a bunch of carbon. We need to get some oxygen. Yeah, the Twitch drops are actually pretty cool. They're actually pretty decent. A couple of decent multi-tools. A couple of really good multi-tools.
Technology recharge.
And, other decorative items. But pretty decent stuff. Yeah, I was on Twitch all weekend claiming Twitch rewards for No Man's Sky. Morris says, an air conditioning ship, I'm cool down with that one. Yeah, I'm cool on that one, bro. We're cool on that one. Yeah, we need to get as much carbon as we can in the beginning so we don't have to deal with it too much. And I think we're just about good to go. Oh, but what we are missing... Okay, what do we got? Okay, so we got enough carbon. Let's get some oxygen. So Penn says, how do you claim Twitch rewards? So Penn, if you haven't done so, what you need to do is go to the Hello Games website. Go to the No Man's Sky webpage, and there should be a link where you can link your game accounts. So, for example, if you're playing on Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, GOG, whichever platform you're on, you can sign in to the Hello Games webpage with that account, with those accounts. Then you need to sign in to the Hello Games page with your Twitch account. Once those accounts are linked, you have the option to link which account you want to claim the items on. Once you've linked your accounts, from there you go to Twitch. Just go to Twitch and find your favorite No Man's Sky content creator and watch them. And as you're watching them, you'll get points towards the actual Twitch drops. And it'll happen automatically. Then you'll get a notification in the upper right-hand corner of the screen on your Twitch page telling you that you've unlocked certain rewards. So that's basically how you do it. Okay, we just found some emerald. In before we get lost out here. Give me all the emerald. Give me it all. So Deborah says, they have a big tent for unwanted guests and your guests' luggage as well. Morris, that is true. Somebody on YouTube will have a video on it. As a matter of fact, Jason Plays has a video. He's got a video about the Twitch rewards. So I would recommend checking out his channel. Give me all the emerald. Give me all the stuff. Once we have the emerald, we'll go ahead and convert this over to chromatic metal because we won't need emerald for anything else. And from there, we're going to find a cave. We'll get some more stuff and go find a cave. Sound like a plan? Cool, cool. We also need to see if we can't find a riverbed. Once we get the Gravitino coil installed, we're going to beat up on some Sentinels. And the reason we're taking out the Sentinels early, because we also have to, we got to what? Destroy 8 Sentinels, is it? Yeah, we got to eliminate 8 Sentinels. We should do this early. And that's because, remember, Sentinel difficulty scales with the number of upgrades you have. Not the class of upgrades, the number of upgrades you have in inventory. So the more upgrades we have, the harder these Sentinels are going to hit. We should take these guys out early, and we can do these 3 at the same time. Oops. Yeah, we should totally do those 3 at the same time. At least we're on a desert with no storms. I mean, there are no storms on the planet. That's pretty cool. So hopefully everybody out there is doing well. If you've played through the expedition, how do you like it? Sound off in chat for me. I think the expedition is okay. I think it's fun. As a matter of fact, I personally think the expedition is more fun than the base content itself, to be honest. The whole garbage collector thing was fun for me for about 20 minutes. It lasted for 20 minutes. It did. After that, I was kind of over it, but now that we have an actual expedition, which forces you to grind, it's a little different. It's definitely a new way to play No Man's Sky. But like I mentioned, I personally would like to see Hello Games increase the nanite payouts for scrap. That's what I would like to see. Deborah's absolutely correct. You can also just Google how to claim Twitch rewards for No Man's Sky. That's true. I tend to forget that Grok is a thing. I try not to use the AI that much because I'm anti-AI right now. I'm all pissed off at AI. Yeah, I'm all pissed off at AI because I can't get computer parts at a decent price anymore. PC parts. Yeah, I was going to upgrade my older system, my old AM4 system. I was basically going to refresh it and give it a new CPU, new GPU, give it some more RAM, BIOS update and everything else. And what happened? These stupid, greedy AI freaking effing, whatever you want to call them, these corporate greedy, every expletive in the book, you know what I want to say. These guys were out there soaking up, literally, placing massive orders for PC components, for enterprise level PC components. So because of that, unfortunately,
technology recharge.
The global demand for PC parts has skyrocketed, and it's just way too expensive to even build a PC right now. So Deborah says, the Xbox keeps crashing on me, so it is very frustrating. William told me about that. William told me, he said that the Xbox update for this DLC keeps crashing. So that's why we're on Steam today. But as I understand it, there's a major update releasing for No Man's Sky that's supposed to address that. So it's going to release soon. But of course, that's up to freaking Xbox to implement it. So that's one of the reasons why we're playing on the Steam version of the game today. And I have to run this expedition again. I got to run it again on the GOG version, but we'll do that in a couple of weeks. We won't do that immediately. So Morris says, yep, same. I was going to upgrade my PC so I can have a cheap budget gaming PC, but it's expensive even for the cheap option. It is. It is. I don't have the money right now, and I'm going to go back to this one PC shop that's local to the house. Next week, they had, because I'm looking for a new GPU, they had a Radeon RX 9070 16 gig. With the exchange rate being the way it is, for 500, and it was about $50 above retail. It was like 550, 560 bucks with the exchange rate. I was going to buy it, but I didn't have the money for it. I didn't have the money to get it at the time. So, I don't know, man. It's a tough call. Neither AMD nor freaking NVIDIA are releasing new graphics cards this year. DeForest James Smith, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So yeah, neither AMD nor NVIDIA, or even Intel for that matter, are releasing graphics cards this year. So we're out of luck. Hey, Walter, you're good to go, man. Don't worry about Streamlabs. Streamlabs, stop picking fights. Streamlabs is butthurt for some reason today. Stop picking fights, Streamlabs. Go home. Go get a hug, Streamlabs. Streamlabs, somebody give Streamlabs a hug. Somebody please give Streamlabs a hug. So yeah, I was going to buy a new graphics card. I have the CPU. I'm upgrading, basically, this system is ancient. So I'm upgrading from a Gen 1 Ryzen to a Gen 3. It's a Ryzen 3 CPU, basically a 5700X, which is a good gaming CPU for AM4. So I got the CPU. The RAM is out of the question because RAM is just too freaking expensive. The RAM is too dang high. So essentially what I'm going to do is give it a BIOS update. If I can get a cheap GPU to upgrade it, I will, and just pop a new CPU in there and go from there. I have a brand new case. I was going to completely refresh it. I'm talking brand new case. New case fans, new AIO, because I want to get all this Cooler Master trash out of there. Cooler Master sucks, man. I hate Cooler Master. Hate them. Every Cooler Master product I've bought, I've had problems with. But yeah, I was going to completely refresh it, but that didn't happen. CPU, GPU prices, RAM prices, everything began to skyrocket right as I was about to begin buying. So, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So Deborah says, I've been playing the Expedition, but it keeps crashing. It is crashing every 10 minutes or so. Yep. And if you're playing on Xbox, that's what William said. The Xbox update is broken and continues to crash. I haven't played on Xbox yet. I haven't played on Xbox. And that's because I kind of figured there would be a problem with it. If anything, the Steam version or the PC version should be stable. So we should be pretty good to go with that. And that's why we're playing on Steam today. This is the biggest freaking... I was just thinking about this. This is the biggest freaking deposit of emerald. Jeez, the biggest deposit of emerald I've ever seen. We've been standing here for 10 minutes. All right, is that everything? Hold it. All right, that's everything. Let's start processing the emerald. We got 1,400 emerald.
Thermal protection falling.
1,400 emerald. That is insane. Let's replenish our hazard protection. Let's head back to the base. Get rid of the farting plant. We are going to need some sodium. We better find some sodium too. There is emerald, pyrite, cobalt. Okay. At least there are cobalt deposits here too. Let's save because this is like the only way we can do it. Yeah, we just nailed 14. That was the biggest deposit of emerald I've ever seen, man. Let's start processing that right now. Processing. Here we go. Not oxygen. What the crap, dude? Carbon, thank you. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right, emerald. Thank you. 1 minute, 52 seconds. Ooh, that's a lot of chromatic metal. 2 to 3. Yes, please. I will take it. All right, let's fix our thermal protection. Hey, Ball, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So you won't be needing that much emerald. No, we don't need that much emerald, but that's why we're converting it.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
So let's recover our temperature levels. Next, what we want to do, we need to get the materials needed to build out these components, but I think I see a cave over there. Nice. We're going to go hit up that cave. How many materials have we discovered so far? Or, excuse me, not materials. How many minerals? 4. We got 4 of 8. We got 4 of 8. Okay. There are 10 total minerals on this planet, if I'm not mistaken. And the Elvis God, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So, oh, really? You can skip the cooldowns on VIP work. I did not know that. Let me guess. Does it involve logging out to story mode of single player and then logging back in? I'll have to check on that. That might make a decent video. So Walter says, I love being put in timeout by Streamlabs. It makes me feel like I'm young again. Yeah, freaking, I swear. Freaking Streamlabs, go home. So Elvis God says main menu only. Okay, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. I think I'll do a video on it. That's actually a very good way to maximize profit too. Okay, 100%, give me that. 2,100, yes please. Perfect. Okay, next up, can I make a save beacon? Because strangely, yes I can. So what do we need? Sodium nitrate. Son of a blankety blank and 2 metal plating. Yeah, I want to make a save beacon. Let's see here.
Thermal protection falling.
Yep, sodium's going to be a problem. So we might want to hit up that cave. We should have some sodium there. Keegan Courage Gaming, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So, Ball says, I completed the expo in just 2 days, GTA style grind. A drive here, pick up there. Yeah, exactly. This is going to be a grind, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It is okay. But we finally have a use for the colossus. The actual colossus has a purpose now. And that's perfectly fine. Although I think some of the physics are like cranked up to 11 billion with that stupid truck. But otherwise, the colossus has a use. So Elvis God says, excuse me. But basically, set the location as Zancudo Hangar, start up hostile takeover, go to the Ultras camp, get the package, do the delivery location. As soon as you get the money, top right bar and quit. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. We need some more ferrite dust. That's what we're hurting on. Once we're done with this, we're going to head to a cave. Mine up what we can there.
Technology recharge.
That works. Never pass up a piece of condensed carbon. Yeah, the ferrite dust is going to be a bit of a problem because there's not much. Yeah, exactly. It's a grind and the stuff falls out easily. Yep, that's going to be fun. Let's get some more carbon and we'll head to the cave. Like I said, we will take care of the Sentinels early. We'll take care of the Sentinels early because there's Gravitino balls all over the place. There's balls all over the place. That's what she said. Yeah, ball, exactly. Stuff falling out of the back of that truck. Like I said, Hello Games cranked up the physics to 11 billion. The physics are not real. But you know what? It's kind of funny.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, Deborah, I did notice that. No regular portable refiner for duping. I noticed that. What's funny is that they start us off with the Mark II backpack refiner. That's even funnier. Yeah, we got a Mark II backpack refiner. How does that make any sense? Okay, we scanned all that. Okay, let's make our way back. Yeah, ferrite dust is going to be a problem. So Walter says, because of GTA, I asked Google Assist to call me daddy, and now I want to ask it what my name is. So it says your name is daddy. I wonder if that would even work. I think it would work. I think that would work. Okay. Yeah, in before we get lost. And there's some scrap.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, let's get back to the trash site. If we can find it. Because what I would like to do is set up a save beacon. That way we don't freaking lose it. I know it's got the marker. The marker's on the screen, but sometimes it can be a little difficult to see. A save beacon would make it a lot easier to find. But we need sodium nitrate. So let's check out this cave over here. This has to be the most barren freaking cave I have ever seen in my entire life. Where is everything? What the crap, dude? Alright, let's grab the marrow bulb because we need that. Okay, that's 5. And... that's 6. Okay, so we only need 2 more minerals. We only need 2 more minerals so we can knock out that milestone. Alright, let's beat up on the hazardous flora. Ozzy Bob, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. It's too bad. There is no... There's absolutely no carbon in this cave. That sucks. Okay. No big deal. What's that, the whole planet is caves? Okay, so what we're going to do is take some time and mooch off everything in this cave to the extent possible because there is silver here. Yeah, Deborah says those hazardous plants feast on Taco Bell all the time. That explains the gas. That explains the gas. Yeah, this is the most barren cave I've ever seen. He says, it's hard to make Google Assist call you daddy. You just have to tell it what it's... Oh, it's not hard. You just have to tell it your name. Just make sure it's a female voice calling you daddy. That's all. Make sure it's the female voice.
Technology recharge.
Male voice calling you daddy probably wouldn't go very well. So, Ball says, I got a load of Gravitino ball things. Yep, teleported to a space station to sell them, teleported back, and was a 2 hours drive away from the destination. Got a lot of milestones in that drive. Yes! And that is definitely something we're going to do. So hold on. Let's process this. Because we need the carbon. And we also need the the sodium. Yeah, there's like nothing in this cave. At least there's a lot of marrow bulb. So Ozzy says, I'm good, bad, and ugly. But at least I don't play No Man's Sky on an Xbox. We were just talking about that. we were just talking about that. Yeah, apparently the update is crashing freaking Xbox consoles. That's why I didn't update on Xbox yet, and that's why we're not playing on Xbox today. Oh, Subterranean Relic, we don't really need that. But I'll pick it up anyway, just because. Yeah, the caves have a ton of marrow, so that'll do for sodium for the time being. Yeah, that'll do for the time being. So we just got to get a bunch of cave marrow, and we should be good. Or marrow bulb, that is. But this is like the worst cave I've ever seen. It's terrible. Alright. We've literally mooched off everything on this part of the cave. Literally. And hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. How much sodium do we have? Okay, we got 41. Thank you. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Process this. Only because I want to make a save beacon so that we don't lose that facility. And I know you can't lose it because it's actually marked on the map. Having a save beacon will make it a little easier to find. Okay, I think we got enough of what we need. Let's get a little more cave marrow, or marrow bulb, that is. Because sodium on this rock seems to be a bit of a rarity. There are there are cobalt. I can't speak today. There are cobalt deposits on the planet, so we should be good for cobalt. If we need some, we'll just have to get a cobalt deposit. Oh, pardon me for just a sec. Okay, sorry about that. I think we should have just enough cobalt to do what we need. So Deborah says I should have teleported, but I'm nearly at a settlement. Yeah, I'm just starting. I have no idea what I'm doing. So, who do we have out there? Ball says I was at a Corvette meetup, and for some reason my player and the others started spinning on the spot. Gravity was being weird last night. That's funny. That's actually funny. So let's see, who is this? This is Hasnian IQ asks, any tips on growing a YouTube channel? Just have fun with it, man. Have fun with it. I can give recommendations. I don't give advice, but I can give recommendations because I'm just a small creator myself. Number one, have fun with what you're doing. With whatever content you put up on your channel, have fun. Have fun with it. Enjoy what you're doing. That's number one. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, you're not going to make good content. Number two, make good videos by making bad videos first. Your early videos are not going to be that great, but that's okay, because that's how we all start. That's how we all begin. Make good videos by making bad videos first. So that's something else to remember. Your first videos aren't going to be perfect, and they don't have to be. Number three, be consistent with your uploads. Always be consistent with your uploads because the YouTube algorithm promotes channels that upload regularly. So if you only upload a video a week or a video every 2 weeks, your channel won't get recommended. It's always a good idea to upload at least one video a day, especially if you're a small channel like mine. So try daily uploads. And also, Morris had a very good point, or excuse me, Ozzy Bob had a good point. YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts are another good way to grow a channel. That way you don't have to put up a long video. So that's what I would recommend. Those are just some recommends, but most important, have fun with your YouTube channel. And the one more thing is another good way to grow your YouTube channel is live stream. Begin live streaming. YouTube loves live streams, and the algorithm promotes nice or long live streams with a lot of interaction. So with that being said, yeah, interact with your community during streams. Always talk with it to the extent possible. I try to interact with everyone in my chat to the extent possible, even though sometimes chat will go by really quickly. I try to respond to everybody out there. So that's another tip. Just interact with your community, respond to comments, etc. And that's it. Have fun with what you're doing, man. That's all you got to do. Okay, let's drop a save beacon. I think we can do that now. We got plenty of cobalt. Got some gold. Nice.
Technology recharge.
Okay, let's do it. Let's drop a save beacon. So we need 2 metal plating, sodium nitrates. Oh, hold it. Give me that. 13 seconds. So, hey, Hasnian, no problem. No problem at all. Thanks for watching the content. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the most important thing is to have fun with what you're doing. Okay, can we make one now? No, we can't. We got to make some sodium nitrate. We'll do half of that. We also need 2 metal plating, so let's do that. 2 of those. Want to drop a save beacon so that we can freaking find it and not have to look for the crane. Okay, what is next? The Gravitino coil. All right, ionized cobalt, magnetized ferrite. Nice. That'll be easy. We need 2 of those, right? Three of those. Okay, we got that. And we can snag a Gravitino ball, like, really quickly. Hey, Walter, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Like I said, we have a small community, but it's a good community because, you know, we like to have fun. We like to have fun. That's because of each and every one of you out there. Thank you, guys. Okay. I think we're ready. Hold on. First order of business, save beacon. I'll hold it. Might help if I had this. There we go. Okay, let's put the save beacon like right here. We'll put it right here. There we go. Okay, we got to say, actually, you know what? Let's color that. Oops. And let's change the color and make it red so we can see what it is. There we go. Perfect. All right, there we go. Okay, next up, let's install the coil thing.
Technology installed.
So we got that. We need a ball, and we need 3 of those. Magnetic resonators. Magnetic resonators are magnetized ferrite, ionized cobalt. We got the cobalt. We need, because we need 120 of those. And we need 120 magnetized ferrite. Okay. At least I think we got enough cobalt. We do not. We do not. Let's refine that.
Technology recharge.
That's ionized cobalt. That's dihydrogen. I said cobalt, please. There we go. And we also need magnetized ferrite. Do we have... How much ferrite do we have? 527? Okay. All right. Now that we have a save beacon... life support's doing okay. We're not quite there yet. Okay, that is emerald. We're good on emerald. Gravitino balls. We do need to steal a gravitino ball. Let's grab one to get this stupid thing installed. Yeah, we only need one. We only need one. Okay, if I miss somebody out there in chat, it's not being done on purpose. Who do we have out there? So Hasnian, again, welcome to the channel. Thank you. And from Pakistan, it's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. Give me that carbon. Give me all the carbon. All right. Okay, where... There it is. We got that milestone done. Let's grab this. And I like to take the first hour of a live stream during an expedition to grab early game resources. So that's why we're kind of taking our time with this. The grind is going to start in just a second. Oh, it's going to start. Trust me, the grind will start in a minute.
Technology recharge.
All right, what do we got? Okay, we got our cobalt, ionized cobalt that is. We need magnetized ferrite. We need 120 of those. For the magnetic resonator.
Falling.
Yep. Always get your free stuff. We'll take that. Yes, please. Take the rusty metal. We need it. That's a good source of ferrite dust. Give me the rusty metal. Yes, please. Give me that. Give me the rusty metal. I'll take all the rusty metal. We don't need the Viking effigy. That we don't need. Where are the stupid balls at? Jeez, dude. Where the balls at? That don't even sound right. Give me that. We only need one of those.
Life support power. Low.
Oh, lady, get off my back, will ya? We only need one of those. Hey, Ozzy Bob, I appreciate you, bro. Here we go. Yeah, the Sentinels will go away in like 10 seconds. It's no big deal. As long as we don't pick anything up, we should be fine. Yeah, William, that did not sound right. No, it didn't. That didn't sound right. You guys heard nothing. You heard nothing. Okay, so we have everything we need to install this thing. Okay, what the crap, dude? Oxygen, where you at?
Technology recharge.
Refine this. Because that'll get us some good ferrite dust. We need that. Nice, we got a Korvax convergence cube. Cool. We'll probably never use it, but we'll hold on to it. Next up is, we're waiting on that. Multi-tool. We can install that. So we need the magnetic resonator. The only thing we're missing is the magnetized ferrite. Once that's done, we can install it. Then we can continue with phase 1. But we can also take care of some phase 3 or phase 4 milestones in the process. And like I mentioned, it's a good idea to take out the Sentinels early, because Sentinel difficulty scales with the number of upgrades you have, not the class of upgrades, the number. So you could literally have 3 C-class upgrades. You could literally have 3 C-class upgrades, and the Sentinels will get major butthurt. They will attack you on sight like it's nothing. So it's best to just not have any upgrades and go after the Sentinels. I think, we do have a bolt caster. That's good. We got a bolt caster. And as long as you're a low level, it's a good way to get some Sentinel upgrades too. So Walter says, why can't she have Angel's voice? That's because if she did, we'd get nothing done. We would get absolutely nothing done in this game if that were the case. Okay, got it. Yep, we'll do that. Let's render it again. Hey, Spiderlog, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. What's that? Where the ball's at? That sounds like something a tourist might say in Thailand. Bro, that is true. That is absolutely true. I'm going to leave it at that. First thing to know about Thailand is that we don't talk about Thailand. Second thing about Thailand is we don't talk about Thailand. Yeah, the first rule of Thailand is that we don't talk about Thailand. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. One more time. So Ball says, I'm watching on my PlayStation 5, also on my phone for chat. I'm giving you 2 views. I appreciate that. Hey, man, the more views, the better. I appreciate it. Thank you. So William says, if you know, you know. Exactly. William, exactly. Like I said, the first rule of Thailand is that we don't talk about Thailand. Second rule of Thailand, we don't talk about Thailand. We don't talk about it. All right, we got the magnetized ferrite. Perfect. Okay, so we need 3. Got it. Done. Ooh, check that out. Okay, that's good to go. We'll move this over here next to the terrain manipulator since they're not really doing anything. We'll just put those down there. Bolt caster. I don't have any upgrades. What about exosuit? Shield lattice, antimatter. We can do that. We can install that right now. We can totally do that. Oxygen recycler, perfect. This. Move that there. Move that there. This can go in the corner. Let's bring that back over here. Perfect. We'll supercharge the shield. Okay. Okay, done. Yeah, Cellcraft, exactly. We don't talk about Puerto Rico either. Exactly. So Ball says PS2 graphics on HD. Tell us not bad. Hope you have an old tube. What is that, an old tube telly? I haven't seen a cathode ray tube TV in years, man.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, what do we got? Give me that milestone, please. Thank you. Expedition. Okay, significant frost protection upgrade, significant thermal protection, supreme defense system upgrade. Okay, here we go. That's an S-class shield upgrade. Yes, please. We'll put that in right now because we're going to mark out some Sentinels in just a sec. Plug that in. This is all hazards, so I guess we can put that right there. Okay, looks good. Okay, save beacon. Okay, next up, test the field equipment. Okay, that's easy. There we go. Okay, so we have to aim and repel it. Right trigger, left trigger. Okay. Okay, left button, right trigger. That's fun. Left button. Alright, that's it. So test the gravitino coil. Magnetize and put it in the appropriate waste processor. So this one is... Actually, you know what? Let's put the tire back. Let's put the tire back and let's grab something else. So we got a bunch of tires. Anything else over here? Nope. Yeah, I was watching a video from Scottish Rod. He said hold off on disposing of the tires, but I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's just grab a tire. And this goes to the furnace. Oh, hold it, hold it. Let's see if we can make this shot. Let's see if we can make this shot. Hold on, hold on. Nope. Totally missed it. We're going to get that shot. We're going to get that shot. Hold on. So Cottrell says, I'm just starting No Man's Sky again, haven't played since the start of COVID. Excellent to see how much has changed. Oh, No Man's Sky is a remarkably different game. It is remarkably different. Light years different than it's ever been, man. I'm talking light years different. So prepare to be amazed. Okay, let's see if we can get this shot. Hold on, hold on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What? Give me that. This is like the best part of the whole thing. Get in there. That's the best part of the whole freaking DLC. Trick shots. Okay, we got it. Did we get some scrap from that? Yes, we did. Give me that. Yes, please. Nice. Okay, get the reward. This is Colossal GOB plans, flatbed chassis module plans. Yes, please. So we have the flatbed chassis plans. This is why we need the paraffinium. We can make the 5 metal plating. That's no problem when we got the ion batteries. And we can actually make those.
Thermal protection falling.
Nice. So Walter says, you still have an Angel system. That's amazing. Oh, an Amiga system. Excuse me, Amiga system. Oh, if you have an Amiga, you got some money on you, man. An Amiga? Oh, my God. Now, as I understand it, Commodore is actually making... They're remaking the Amiga. They're actually remaking it. A modern version of it. Yeah, William says, and now the expedition has purpose. Exactly. It's all about them trick shots. Okay, so what do we got to do now? Outfit the Colossus for hauling. Okay, so what we need is a combination of... how much paraffinium did we need for that? Hold on. 25 paraffinium. Okay, that's not much. So that was pyrite... Totally not what I wanted to do. Hold on. So pyrite and paraffinium. Hold on. Put that in. And some paraffinium. Excuse me, pyrite. Okay, that gives us 26 paraffinium, and we needed 20. Okay, that's plenty.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
That's plenty. Yeah, Walter, wasn't even a rim shot. Bro, very disappointing. Okay, there's our paraffinium. Perfect. Ferrite dust. Put that back. We need 5 metal plating. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Okay, let's drop this right here. Okay, let's customize it. We should have the plans already. Cabin, we don't have chassis. Boom, there it is. Thank you. Paint. All the paint colors are locked, so, you know. That's a pretty cool color, but I kind of like bright colors, so, yeah. Red, green. We could just make it orange, but don't do it. We're not going to do orange. We're not going to do that. No, we're not going to do orange. Yellow. Let's do yellow and green. That works. Yellow and green. Perfect. And config. Can we change? Hold on. Running gear. Yeah, might as well swap these out. That doesn't matter which half track we go with, so I think this one's fine. That's fine. Let's save this as... If we can. Hold on. Config. Let's call this... So William says you can change the tires. Do we have those tires unlocked? I don't think we have those unlocked yet. We can hold on. Let's check it out. Nice. We just fixed that. Hold on a second. Let's take a look. Yay! Designed an industrial waste hauler. So that's 2 more. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. I kind of figured we didn't have those tires yet. That's fine. Let's first of all, let's fix the config on this. We want to call this one. Whatever. The hauler. The hauler. Okay. Done. Okay, that's ready. So that's 2 more milestones done. Piece of cake. Save point. All right, what's next? So Walter says, actually, GoldenEye on Nintendo 64 was a groundbreaking game. Yes, sir. GoldenEye on a 64. You know, the funny story is that GoldenEye on Nintendo 64, that game, if you have an original, is worth a lot of money. It's worth a lot of freaking money. I swear it is. Yeah, I have a Nintendo 64, but I could never get a copy of GoldenEye. So I'm pretty pissed about that. Yeah, I have a Nintendo 64, but I got the Japanese version. So, now that being said, I do have the bus extender where you can insert American or Western game cartridges, so it works on both, but you got to have the adapter for it. Now, one thing it won't do is change any languages, because all that language is hard-coded onto the actual chips themselves. Morris says, I have GoldenEye on the 64. Bro, don't sell it. Don't sell it. That game's worth a crap ton of money. Oh, I got to change my controller battery. Excuse me. Stupid battery died. Give me 1 sec. All right, here we go. Fresh battery. Let's do this. All right. Yeah, if you got a copy of GoldenEye, don't sell it, man. Okay, next. This is prepackaged Exocraft booster unit, prepackaged engine units. Yes, please. Give me all the stuff. Hey, we just got a massive donation.
What do you call a wife of a hippie? Mississippi, smiley face emoji.
What? Hey, Cody, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Everybody, let's get some 07s out there. Bro, what is that? Let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Cody, who just beat the game. Cody, thank you so much for that massive donation. Thanks for your generosity and thanks for your support, brother. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. Everyone, Cody is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out. Show that man some love. You know how we do it here. Cody, good to see you as always, man. And Cody, if you would like to post a link to your channel in chat, you may do so. Okay, let's move the laser over here and move that. There we go. And we can get rid of the C classes later once we get some better ones. I've got one random piece of paraffinium in here. Get out of my inventory. Okay. Load the Colossus. Next up, transport and process waste, prepackaged radar amplifier unit repair kits. Okay. Oh, would you get in the Colossus? Thank you. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Before we do anything, let's make this easy. Let's make this easy. There's another milestone we can knock out, like, right now. Hold on. Let's see. So hold on. Which milestone was that? Yeah, we got to repel this thing like 10 times or something like that. Hold on. 500. 64. Yeah, launch 64 pieces of waste. So we've done it 10 times. So we've done it 10 times. So we got to do 64 times. Launch 64 pieces of industrial waste. So we can actually do the same one. Yeah, we're totally going to do this for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, it's like playing volleyball. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. I do like this mechanic, though. I like this game mechanic. This is fun. Okay, how many do we have? How many we got so far? How many? So 37. 37 of 64. So Morris says, there was a store near me closing in 2006. I bought 2 giant boxes full of video games dirt cheap. Bro, I hate you. Absolutely hate you. Yeah, that's not a thing here. I wish. That's another thing I miss about being in the States. This is stupid. Yeah, we're literally playing volleyball or handball or whatever you want to call it. All right, done. Done. So we got that knocked out. All right, let's get rid of this. And let's see if we can hit this shot. Hold on. Nailed it. How many pieces of scrap do we have to get rid of in total? Gravitino balls. We're going to do this here. We're totally going to do this here. Before proceeding and doing anything else, we're going to knock that one out early while we still have new gear on us. That way the Sentinels don't get major butt hurt. Hazardous flora, excavate obstacles. 16, 16, 16. And let's see, 5th waste heap. Okay, just checking the milestones. All right. Get in there. All right. Perfect. This is also a great way to get some early game freaking rusty metal. Hey, we just got another massive donation.
My wife said she wanted to spice things up, so I handed her the hot sauce, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Cody, thank you so much for that massive donation. Hey, that's the logical extension, right? That's the next logical extension. That makes perfect sense to me. It does. I'll have to keep that one in mind. Cody, thank you so much for that donation. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat, and proper hand salutes to Cody, who just beat the game again. Cody, as always, thank you so much for that donation. Thanks for your generosity and thanks for your support. That's actually a pretty good one. Yeah, good. Here's the hot sauce. Okay, we are ready. Okay, next up, process industrial waste. So load the Colossus flatbed. Okay, that's easy enough. Oops. 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 That's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Totally launched that tire. Yeah, I'll have to do that next time. Let's spice things up. Okay, here you go. Here's the Tabasco. There's the Tabasco. There you go. Okay, so we got it loaded. What's next? Visit a waste processing plant. Assess your haul at a waste processing plant. Okay. Yeah, driving in No Man's Sky is nothing like driving in Grand Theft Auto, let me tell you. So Ball says breakdance days. Oh my god, breakdancing? Okay, here we go. Welcome back, Hauler Oddman 105. Analyzing waste on evaluation scale. Yeah, all that work for 50 nanites. Okay, request auto collection. There it is. Yeah, we're knocking them out. We're knocking them out. So Walter says, I'm old enough to have used a cassette, and my dad gave me an 8-track player. But at some point it moved. What is that? I moved quickly past those. I still have. Yeah, my dad had an 8-track player in his car back in the 70s. So I know what you're talking about. I still have a component system that I bought. Yeah, it was it's a Techniques component system that I bought back in 1990. When did I buy that thing, man? I bought it in like 1994. I bought it in 94. It still works. It's got cassette player and CD. CD and cassette player. Sounds really good, too, for what it is. Yeah, I bought that thing back in 94 and it still works. Yeah, my dad had an 8-track player in his car back in the 1970s. So, yeah, that says something. Okay, we got it. Next. Okay, prepackaged radar amplifier unit repair kits. Yeah, we're knocking about. So far, this has been fun, man. This has been a fun expedition. I like it. It is definitely different. Okay, so drop pods, abandoned structures, and waste heaps. Nice. So we can scan for those now. Perfect. Okay, next up, reach the first waste heap. Okay, we don't have... Yeah, we got to reach the first checkpoint. Okay, so we should be able to... we should be able to see it. Will you get in the truck, please? Thank you. If I can learn how to drive. Oh, before we go. Hold up before we go anywhere. Hold it before we go. Let's make a save point. Let's make a save point before we go anywhere. Always make a save point. There we go. What's that? Oh, to be young and fit. Bro. I call getting old... I don't think that I'm getting old. I think I'm getting refined. I think I'm getting refined.
Thermal protection.
I think I'm getting refined. Oh, hold on a sec. Markets. You know what we need to do right now? Something I just thought about it. Something that we need to do before we go anywhere. We got plenty of Gravitino balls here. We got plenty of Gravitino balls in the area. So let's knock out. Hold on. Phase 4. Let's knock out these. Let's knock these out. Let's knock out these 3. We got to eliminate 8 Sentinels. 32 Gravitino balls. This we should be able to get done relatively quickly. This one might be a bit problematic, but let's knock those out. Let's knock those out really quickly. We have... What weapons upgrades do we have? And do we have ammo? We do not. Well, we got some. That should be plenty in case we need it. We do have a bolt caster, but no bolt caster upgrades. Okay. Neo Hurricane, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. This planet's got a ton of Gravitino balls. So this milestone should be relatively easy. I say we knock those 3 out right now. Let's do it. Ouch. Just broke my legs. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I don't have anything, excuse me, lingering in my inventory. There we go. Let's grab a little more ferrite dust. Okay, nice. Let's do it. Okay, that's 8. Excuse me, boys. Pardon me, boyos. Next. There we go. Keep going. We're not concerned about their level because guess what? They'll always be at level 3. No matter what. Let's just get all the Gravitino balls because they're already pissed off. There we go. Yeah, they're already pissed, so it doesn't really make a difference. Never grab the Sentinels by the balls. They get angry. And Ultimate Assassin says, grab a Sentinel, take him into the a cave. That's exactly what we're going to do, actually. That is exactly what we're going to do. There we go. Give me them Gravitino balls. What is this? This planet's freaking loaded. Yeah, that's actually what we're going to do. We're going to take a Sentinel into a cave and bounce him around like a basketball. But for now, let's grab all the Gravitino balls that we need for the milestone. From there, we're going to merc out. We'll merc out 8, well, we'll get the 32 tosses, then we'll merc out 8 Sentinels. Got him. Okay, so how many do we have? We've got 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, we got all of them. We got all of them. All right, who's first? Who's first? Oh, let's see. Hi there. Come here, you. We got him? Nope. Got him. Okay. We'll just borrow this guy for a split second. We'll borrow him for like a split second. And oh, I thought that was a cave. Okay. Let's release terrain manipulator. There we go. Okay, where's he at? I guess it doesn't matter which one. Hi there. Okay, we'll take Mr. Triangle Face here. Come here, Mr. Triangle Face. There we go. Oh, he disappeared. He disappeared. He clipped. All right, come here, you. There we go. It takes a little get used to. Takes a little bit to get used to. Got him. Yeah, in before he clips through the... Yeah, he's clipping through the rocks. Hate it when that happens. There we go. Seriously? How many times have we done this? Yeah, apparently the triangles are much easier to grab. How many times have we done this? Let's see. 21 times. Nice. Almost there. So where's Mr. Triangle Head? There he is. Hey, you. Oh, we'll grab this guy too. Come here, you. Doesn't matter which one. Get in there. There. It's okay until they until they clip through the wall. I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay, so where are we at? Yep, that's it. Reorientate. 32 Sentinels done. Okay, where's my bolt caster? Get wrecked. Hi there. Time for some Sentinel upgrades. That's 2. Thank you. Hold on. Running out of space. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Okay. Oh, hi there. That's 3. Oh, if I'm not missing anybody out there in chat, it's not being done on purpose. We're just trying to get through these Sentinels without getting murked out. So we got 5 more. Let's recover a little bit. Yeah, it's best to do this when you're a low level because remember, Sentinel difficulty scales with your upgrades. Thank you. Ouch. Okay, time to run. So we only got 3 more Sentinels? Okay. All right. Oh. And he just broke my oxygen recycler. Oh, that's it. That's all of them. Okay. Easy enough. Oh, shield's down. We're out of here. See ya. That was fun. That was fun. I think we got some Sentinel upgrades out of that too. Said, I like my toast burnt on one side. Hey, isn't that what the Three Stooges said? What do you want for breakfast? I want some burnt toast and rotten eggs. Burnt toast and rotten eggs. Yeah, I got a tapeworm and that's good enough for him. That's what the Three Stooges said. Nice. Through 32 Sentinels, and we murked out 8 Sentinels. Cool. That was easy. Those 3 milestones were easy. In before I get completely massacred.
Down. Temperature levels stabilizing.
Alright, so what kind of damage do we have here? Okay.
Component repaired.
There we go.
Technology repaired.
Piece of cake. Let's transfer to Colossus. Let's move the Gravitino balls because we don't need those. We only got one. What do we get from that? There better be a freaking upgrade. This is. Yep, we'll take it. Okay, this is. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a pretty good one. So Ball says Duran Duran Wild Boys. Yes. Yeah, Ozzy, yes. Kick them cannons. Hey, wait till I get some better weapons. I'm going to murk out this whole planet. But yeah, Duran Duran was one of my favorite rock groups, British rock groups from the 80s, man. Love those guys. The funny thing is that I think in 2010 or 2011, Duran Duran, no, not even 2011. I think it was 2014. Duran Duran had a comeback. They had a brief comeback, too. I think it was 2014. Yeah, Hungry Like a Wolf. Okay, we're good, I think. Okay, now we can move on to the next thing. So we got those three knocked out for Phase 4. Perfect. Back to Phase 1. Okay, let's go find this other depository, if you will. Assorted glitches, Phase 2. Excavation blade plans. You know what? Let's put that on right now. Let's put it on right now. Metal plating, carbon nanotubes. We can totally do that. We can totally do that. Because we're going to need that excavation blade anyway. So let's recall. And let's customize. Chassis. That's fine. Running gear. Hold on. Get back. Running gear. Paint. Rocket. Front decals. Left decals. Cabin, chassis, running gear, paint, rocket units. Oh. Oh, let's see. It's been a while since I've done this. There we go. And we need metal plating, nanotubes. Easy enough. Been a while since I've done this. All right.
Technology installed.
Done. So William says, scan for the waste heap in the radar. Okay. Done. Now hold on. Let's make sure it's marked. Let's make sure it's marked. Mark it. Okay, use the exocraft radar to scan. Okay. Okay, waste heap number 1. Okay, that's the waste processing plant. We need... Waste heap. Cool. It better freaking be on the map. Before we go, you guys know how we do. Back up. Back up, back up, back up. Oh, God, this thing is impossible to drive. It is impossible to drive. Okay, save point. Now we can go. Always make a save point. Okay, so that waste heap is 5 minutes away. It's all good. Ooh, a juicy grub. Let's kill it. Oh, seriously? We can't dig that up? That's BS. Yeah, there's a juicy grub over there. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. If we can find it. Where's it at? Yeah, just saw a juicy grub. Where's it at? I just saw a juicy grub on the map. Where's it at? Hold on. What's that? I started it? Yes, I take full responsibility for it. Ah, there they are. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh, it didn't kill him? What? It didn't kill the juicy grubs. You got to be kidding me. It didn't kill the juicy grubs, man. What the crap, dude? Yeah, we're totally driving over that floor. There we go. Guitar Guy 80, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. What's that? Dropped anything yet? No, not yet. Surprisingly, everybody. Guitar Guy 80 is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel. Check him out. Show him some love. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. I don't think we can pick up any advanced materials. Oh, we can. We just got some sodium nitrate. Perfect. You don't get much, but you get some. That's actually not bad. Yeah, this is mean, but I got to do it. Yeah, we got to murk out some. We got to murk out some animals too. That is so mean. All right, let's go. Let's do this. So, just out of curiosity, hold on. How much? Excuse me. Excavate 500 obstacles. Okay. Collide with fauna in the exocraft. Now, I know I've hit more than 5 fauna in this stupid exocraft. The game is trolling. All right. The game is totally trolling right now. Always get your free stuff. That's right, we're taking a break to get some free stuff. Always get your free stuff. Nice. Let's put this in Colossus. Let's put that in Colossus. There we go. We'll break that down. Okay, we got our free stuff. Let's go. Always get your free stuff, people. Always get your free stuff. Get wrecked, hazardous floor. Get wrecked. Yeah, we're trying to knock out that optional milestone. That's kind of why we're doing this. And we're totally going downhill with no brakes. So hold on a sec. Ooh, let's see. Tipper. Where's roadkill? Collide with fauna. Excuse me. Totally thinking something else. Yeah, we only hit one fauna. We only hit one fauna. That was mean too. That was mean. Okay, so if we see any fauna along the way, we have to run them over. The game tells us to do that. The game literally tells us to run them over. So don't judge me. The game told me to do it. So if we see any fauna, they're going to get wrecked. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Oh, this is part 1. Of the expedition playthrough. I really hate to do this. I really hate to do this. This is wrong. That's just wrong, man. That is wrong. That is, just like I said during the previous stream, that is messed up. That is just messed up, man. That's wrong. So 2 fauna, that's just wrong, man. That's messed up. That is that is messed up. So Morris said, did you ever get a new TV yet? Nope, not yet. I haven't done it yet. And the reason being is because done. So now we don't have to run over any more creatures. The reason I haven't gotten a new TV yet is because I actually have to redesign my office. And that's only because the TV stand, the actual TV stand that I have, excuse me, won't support modern flat screen TVs. The majority of the modern flat screens out there today, like 40 inch or so, or and above, unfortunately, they don't come with a pedestal stand anymore. They have these stupid chicken legs, as I call them. And because the actual length exceeds the width of my my actual stand, I have to replace the entire stand. But to do that, or my TV stand, to do that, I have to get, literally have to go get a brand new wall-mounted TV stand for it. So that's why I haven't done it yet. I got to do all this redesign and everything else for the office. So that's what's holding me up. Draco, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. That's just wrong, man. Running over animals, that's wrong. The game tells you to do it. It's a milestone. The game forces you to do it. Hold on. Oh, we don't need that. And Dranko, good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by, man. We got some nanites. Oh, we also need to mine resources from the truck, too, so I guess we can do that along the way. How many resources do we need to mine? Excavate obstacles, 240. Yeah, we're halfway through that one. That's not bad. So we got to mine resources. I think that's phase 3. Mammoth, oh, excuse me. Yeah, monolith. I can't speak today. Discover minerals. Yeah, we need to find a... yeah, we already did the cave. We need to find a riverbed, and we can get those last 2. Phase 5. Harvest resources from an exocraft, 500. Okay. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're literally driving down the side of a mountain. This thing's got the worst freaking brakes ever, man. Morris says, yeah, Walter, exactly. Juicy grubs. Morris says, my 24-inch, I had no issues finding somewhere to put it. Yeah, you know, I don't want to downscale in size. That's what she said. That's exactly what she said. I would prefer not to downscale if I can help it. But I'll give it some time. This thing's got the worst brakes ever. Yeah, 500 resources. So I'm curious. I wonder if the dihydrogen counts as multiple resources. Let's find out. It does. It does. So the easiest way to knock this milestone out is to mine. You got to mine dihydrogen. The easiest way to knock this one out is dihydrogen. So let's mine up all the dihydrogen crystals we can, and we should be able to knock this one out relatively easy. Each crystal counts as a resource. So that is not too bad. Okay. Learn something new today. Perfect. Yep, it most certainly does. Perfect. Perfect. So dihydrogen is the way to go. Yeah, Ball, this thing's got the worst freaking brakes ever. Trust me, I was reversing the entire time I was going downhill. I'm serious, bro. The entire time I was reversing. I was trying to reverse. Yeah, I was trying to reverse. So, yeah, that didn't go very well. That did not. How does this look in first person? Oh, never mind. All right, that's better. That's fine. Pumbaa Dino, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. This thing is absolutely absurd, but this is a lot of fun. So far, this expedition is pretty fun. It's pretty fun. We're taking out, or we're doing all of the grindy stuff now. So look at that. We're already at 243. We're already at 243. So the key to knocking out this particular milestone is dihydrogen. So Ozzy says first person is cozy. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, we'll keep finding that. Ooh, look at what I found. Look what I just found. Hold it. Is this advanced? I can get those. Give me that. Give me that. We just found a whole bunch of metal fingers. Give me that. Yes, please. Yes, please. Give me that. We just found a whole bunch of metal fingers. I will take that. Thank you very much. Have a nice freaking day. You see that? Done. 500 resources mined. All we had to do was, that's all we had to do. Find some metal fingers. It's done. That was easy. That was easy. Oh my God. The Guitar Guy 80 says, found some metal fingers. Gold came in handy later. That's good to know. That is very good to know. This was an excellent find. We just knocked out that milestone quickly. We just knocked out that milestone really quickly. Yeah, give me all the metal fingers. So Morris says, if you want to raise your blood pressure, if you want high blood pressure, try Oscar Guzman in first person. Bro, never. I cannot play Grand Theft Auto online in first person. That game is nauseating. You talk about motion sickness, that game is super nauseating. Yeah, this was the way to go for that milestone. This was an excellent idea. Dihydrogen and metal fingers. That's it. That's all you need. 500 resources mined. Super easy. What's cool is that the laser on the actual colossus doesn't seem to overheat. Very nice. I'll take it all. Give me all the stuff. And thank you guys for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. I'm having a blast, man. This DLC, this update is fun. Well, the expedition is fun. The expedition is a lot of fun. The actual update material is... it's fun, but it's a little lackluster. I think it needs a little more polish. But beyond that, the actual expedition itself is a lot of fun. I'm having a blast, man. It is a ton of fun. The only real problem with the update I think are some of the advanced physics for items flopping around in the back of your truck. And the lack of payouts, the very low payouts for mining, not mining, but for scavenging trash. I think there should be more in terms of nanite payouts. Only because this could be a viable way to farm nanites if you think about it. Salvaging scrap or picking up trash. This will be a very good new player way to get nanites. Hey! We got a new sub. Let's go. Who do we have out there? So Menno, welcome to the Odd Ones. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Menno. Welcome to the Odd Ones. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. This could be a really good new player way to make nanites. Alright people, let's start singing. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. Okay, everybody in chat, sound off. Name the song. Name the movie where that song is from. Name the movie and name the singer. Sound off in chat. If you're as old as I am, you know exactly where that came from. There it is. Ozzy Bob got it. We got to save space for all the important stuff. But we might as well pick this up along the way. All right. Should probably wait until I'm on the way back to pick that stuff up because it's going all over the place. What's that? Bale says Cannonball Run. Close. Close. Very close. Cannonball Run. Excellent movie, by the way. Cannonball Runs 1 and 2 were awesome movies. Are we there yet? He said maybe, but it's, oh, definitely not Convoy. Wasn't Convoy. All right, we are here. I'm actually surprised that there's no checkpoint here. Very surprised that there's no checkpoint here. Interesting. Oh, there it is. There's one right there. Get it. Get it. Give me that. Give me that checkpoint. This is 2. Always save your progress. Always save your progress. Nice. Up. Get your free stuff. Morris says, Smokey and the Bandit, Jerry Reed. Yes, sir. Did we get the free stuff?
Thermal protection falling.
I think it's got a weird hitbox on it. You know what? We need to make some batteries. Hold on.
Technology
There we go.
recharge.
We need to make some batteries. Okay, let's do it. So we got a bunch of... this is explosives. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. And it's a lot of it, too. Nice. Oops. Yeah, it's explosive, so not bad. Because we got to do 16 of each. So we got to drive back like an old man, like we're driving Miss Daisy. Because this stuff will take damage and it will explode. Five. Hold on. How much of that do we have? Hold on a second. There's 9 pieces here. Wow. Okay. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, this stuff is going to go boom. What's that say? Don't you go hitting no has plants now, bro. Those, I know. Don't do that. Don't do that. With a full load like this, don't do that. Definitely don't do that. Nice. 8. So Deborah says, that is funny. What's that? All I could think of was Burt Reynolds. Yep. Yeah, we got to drive back like an old person, so yeah, we got to do that. Okay, that's all of the specialty waste. Let's take a look. Checkpoint. Exocraft engine upgrade, condensed carbon, prepackaged grip boost suspension unit. Yes, please. Give me all that stuff. So Ozzy said it was sending the game hub into a frenzy when he was driving. I can imagine. Yeah, right turn, Clyde. Bop. Yeah, don't. Yeah, that orangutan was deadly. That orangutan in Any Which Way But Loose was deadly. That orangutan was mean. Okay, let's see. Let's get caught up on the chat. Yeah, Every Which Way But Loose with Clint Eastwood and the orangutan ripping people's doors off. That was classic Clint Eastwood. That movie was awesome. That was an awesome movie. It was a funny movie too. So Casey Bellis says, and Casey Bellis, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Casey Bellis says, been trying to play via Xbox since the Expedition came out, and it's basically been unplayable because it freezes every 200 feet. Yep, we were talking about that earlier in stream. The Xbox version is unplayable because of crashing, constant crashing. There's a lot of crap here. Holy jeez, dude. Transport 5 special pieces of industrial. There's a lot of stuff here, man. Hold on a second. So we'll leave all that. That's a lot of uranium. Ferrite dust can go in exosuit. And let's see. Plug this in. This is prepackaged grip boost suspension. Yes, please. I guess we can put that there. This is a lot of crap. All right. Oh, God. This is not going to end well. Okay, so we got some biohazard, I guess. There we go. Yeah, we're grabbing all the stuff as much as we can. We're going to leave the normal crap. As a matter of fact, we can make some space. Let's get rid of this. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We can leave it. We can leave it. I think we got room for it. Hold on. If we need to make space, we'll make space. If we need to make space, we'll make space. But I think we can fit everything in here. I am not liking that freaking mountain staring at me, though. That's not going to be fun. This is a lot of stuff. Yeah, Guitar 80 says, like I said, dropped anything yet? Not yet, but there's a first time for everything, buddy, let me tell you. So what is this? There we go. Yeah, not yet, but that time is coming. We're going to drive like an old man. That's what we're going to do. We're driving like an old man on the way back. So we'll be driving on eggshells. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Now, I will say that losing your cargo is fun for like the first time, the first couple of times. After about the fifth or sixth time, it gets a little annoying. Okay. Okay, so what do we got? Return to processing plant to recycle gathered material. Special waste currently loaded on flatbed 16. Navigate carefully to avoid cargo loss. Okay. Road trip. This is not going to be fun. What did that say? What did that say? Oh my God, this is not going to be fun. Assess your haul at the waste processing plant, yada, yada, yada. Now, we need to put this in the appropriate waste disposal processor. We can't just process that at once. because it won't count. Yeah, lift your chin up higher. Bop! All right, folks, let's do this. Where's my save beacon? Oh, God. We got to go all the way to French toast over there. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Everybody, get your drinks, get your popcorn. Yeah. Neil Hurricane says you can get 20 more, but it's what is that? It's a struggle. Yeah, we're not going to do more than this at once. As a matter of fact, before we go anywhere, let's make sure we got all the specialty stuff. Nope, we missed one. We missed one. Give me that. Give me that. Don't be hiding from me, buddy. Give me that. Yeah, what we're going to do is hit a save beacon before going anywhere. There we go. We're going to hit a save beacon before going anywhere. That way we can reload. Here's another one. Man, this stuff's all over the place. I don't know. Okay, I get it. It's grindy, but this is fun, man. This is actually kind of fun. The expedition is fun. Expedition is definitely fun. Okay, we'll leave the rusty tires where they are. We don't need that. Okay, where's that save beacon? Clint Eastwood, Heartbreak Ridge. Heartbreak Ridge was a good. That was a good movie. Yeah, exactly. If you dump it in the mass processor, you only get nanites, and it'll count against you. So we're not going to do that. All right, here we go, people. Everybody, get your drinks, get your popcorn. Go get a snack. Call our Uber Eats guy. Do not order a pineapple pizza. Here we go. Here we go. This is not going to be fun. Oh, my God. You guys asked for it. Now you're getting it. So I think the best way to go will be over that ridge. Let's do it. Guitar Guy 80 says, I like the concept. It's something else to do. Just the distance you travel in the expo. I don't have a problem. I honestly don't have a problem with the distances. Again, my biggest problem with the update is the lackluster, has to be the lackluster payouts. Lackluster payouts for the materials. Don't you freaking fall off. Don't you. I swear, if you fall off this truck. If that barrel falls off this truck, I'm going to flip. So, what's this? Neon Hurricane says, I love pineapple on pizza. Bro, I will pay you good money. I'll pay you good money to eat pineapple on pizza. Oh, we lost one. Let's see if it stops. Hold on. Okay, it stopped. It stopped. Yeah, I'm totally going to get that barrel. Screw this. All right. Hey, Sentinel, shut up. Totally going to get that barrel. Screw this. Oh my God. As soon as I saw that barrel tipping at the edge of the truck, I said, we're in some trouble. We're in some trouble.
Life support power low.
Let's see. Let's recharge that.
Technology recharge.
Yep.
Technology recharge.
Let's keep the oxygen. My goodness. Seriously? I like how your player character just drops the freaking barrel. Kinda like that. Kinda like that. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Man, that barrel's going to explode. That barrel is absolutely going to explode. Why is this one? Hold on. Let's reorientate this one. All right. I feel like I'm playing Tetris. What the hell, dude? All right. All right, here we go. So if we can get up on that ridge, we should have some smooth sailing going. But we need to get up on that ridge first. If we can get on that ridge. So yeah, you gave up chasing barrels down mountains. Hey, I'm doing this for the live stream. We're totally doing this for the stream. Okay, so we made it to the ridge. Things should be a little smoother. But I swear, that barrel's about half health. That thing's going to go boom. That thing's going to explode, man. It's going to go boom. So what's our distance? 4 minutes. Okay, so what's in our way? That's not too bad. It's not too bad. All right, we can pick it up a little bit. He says, scan for other waste on a journey. I don't think I want to put anything else in this truck. I'm serious, man. I don't think I want anything else in here, man. I'm dead serious. This thing... Oh, we didn't hit it, did we? Thank God. We missed him. We just missed him. We just missed it. We almost ran over an animal by accident. Okay, we're not going to drive over that. We're going to drive around. Screw this. Yeah, we almost hit an animal. Somebody call PETA. Don't do that. He says you got loads of space. Until you don't. So, Keo says, first of all, thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel. Says, I completed this yesterday. What a pain. Don't hit any gravitino balls or the whole truck goes kaput or goes catapult. Yeah, we're not running over anything. Trust me. We're driving like we're driving Miss Daisy right now. We're legit driving Miss Daisy right now. So, yeah. We're not doing any of that. So yeah, this is going to take a minute. So like I said, get your drinks, get your popcorn, call DoorDash. Don't call the Uber Eats guy, but don't order a pineapple pizza. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. We can pick it up a little bit. We can speed up a little bit. We've got, for the most part, flat terrain ahead of us. Yeah, in before we totally wreck. So Walter says, chasing cheese down a hill. We just bumped in this. Oh, there's garbage there. What? Get out of here. Meh. We'll leave it. Meh. You know, the more stuff you have, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I would like to know the name of the company that dropped all of this garbage off in the first place. That's what I want to know. All right. Yeah, exactly. The treads don't like the plants. The legs get stuck on dihydrogen. The wheels get knocked around by gravitino balls. That is absolutely true. And that's why we're driving like an old man. Yeah, wait till we get this stuff back and we got to process it. All right, we can speed up a little bit. We got, for the most part, flat terrain in front of us. So let's pick it up. Besides, this is a good way to get our 50,000 units in. As a matter of fact, where are we with that anyway? Phase 5. Yep, 7,000. We're at 7,000 units so far. Or 7,000 meters. So Ball says, in this update for No Man's Sky, we've become the bad guys in Avatar. Yep, we most certainly have. Sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. All right, keep going. At least there's some really cool truck driving music. We got some cool music to go with it. Careful, careful, careful. Oh. At least we got some cool music to go with it. It's like, don't hit the gravitino balls. Like, gravitino balls, boom. Everything goes anywhere. Also, you guys out there in chat, I got a question for you.
Thermal protection falling.
For everybody out there in chat, have you gotten your Twitch drops? Are you guys collecting your Twitch drops? Sound off in chat. If you haven't done so, go to Twitch, watch your favorite Twitch streamer. Make sure your accounts, of course, are linked. But watch your favorite Twitch streamer streaming No Man's Sky. And get your Twitch drops. Some pretty decent stuff, some decent multi-tools. The starships are meh. I mean, they're not really spectacular, but they're all A-class, so they're not bad. So Amwood says, yep, got them all so far. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to, I think we've got one more day. And for me, they start in about 5 hours. The next set of Twitch drops, or the final day of Twitch drops, start in about 5 hours. So I'll be back over there. DJ Bones, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to this No Man's Sky live stream of some shenanigans. Pardon me while I get this stone. Nice, Korvax system. Cool. Yeah, so far, I like the DLC. Well, I like the Expedition. I like the Expedition. The Expedition's a lot of fun, man. It is fun. Ah, did they? So Ozzy Bob, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Now, that being said, I know of Blood Money and Shadow of the Beast. I've heard of those games before. But I didn't know that. Carter Plex, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, brother. How are you? Casey Bella says, if they shenan once, they'll shenan again. Yes, they will. Good one. Okay, let's go. Amwood says, are you doing streaming for the drops? Unfortunately, no. I'm not on Twitch. Excuse me. I only live stream on YouTube. But that being said, pardon me for a sec. Ooh, sorry about that. That being said, I'm looking at expanding my social media footprint, if you will, not over to Twitch, but looking at expanding with Twitch and Kick. So I'm actually working on that now. It'll more than likely be multi-streaming or simultaneous streaming. Sinister RC, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I'm still working out the details on that because I have to have a pretty decent internet for multi-streaming. So that's what I'm trying to do for my channel now. But yeah, I'm trying to get over on Twitch sooner rather than later. I don't think we're going to make it up this mountain. Man, them dudes are flying really close. I don't think we're going to make it. Okay, let's go parallel. Slow down, please. Slow down. Slow down. Thank you. Slow down. Yeah, this is pretty intense. Oh, crap. Who put these gravitino balls in my way? Get them gravitino balls out of here. Oh. Go. Ah, there we go. All right, we survived the ridge line. Alejandro, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. That was close. Okay, where do we need to go now? Let's go this way. Yeah, easy does it. Easy does it. I would like to go complain to the guy that put that freaking mountain ridge in my way right there. I don't appreciate that at all. Okay. Random frigate flying overhead. Nothing to be concerned about. Look at that shadow. Okay, we're almost there. We got like, what, another minute? We're almost there. Yeah, hey, Walter, thank you. Yes, guys, if you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, I don't know why this, I don't know why the expedition is getting so much hate. I think it's fun. I like it. This is pretty fun. This is a lot like fishing. It is a lot like fishing. I know William Dupree and we were talking about this. Oh, crap. You see what happens when you look at chat? There's one. All right, we only lost one. We only lost one. Get me out of here. We only lost one. We only lost one. Oh my God, that was close. I blame chat for that one. So you see what happens when you read chat and you drive a truck? Okay, yeah. Give me that. We only lost one. Thank God. That was close. That was close. So what's that? Amwood says he went through the expedition twice so far. This is my first time going through. This is the first chance I've really had to get hands-on. This expedition is fun, man. I like it. It's nothing spectacular. It's nothing spectacular, but there are some new gameplay mechanics and new physics at play here. I think it's a lot of fun. Now, that being said, for like casual gameplay, without the expedition, I don't think the update is I think people are going to be one and done with it. I don't think it's very interesting. For me, it was interesting for like the first 20 minutes. But with the expedition, it is pretty decent. Okay, here we go. We're not going to process this here. We're going to do this. If I can land on it. Okay, so what do we got to do for the next milestone? Process special waste 5, special waste loaded 18. Easy enough. Okay, that's explosive. Oops. Wrong button, buddy. Hold on a second. There we go. Wrong button, buddy. Oh, get out of here. That's some BS.
Protection falling.
There we go. That's better. That's better. Much better. Oh. That's better. Oops. Wrong button, buddy. There we go. Oh, boo. Get out. All right, there we go. Yeah, ultimate assassin, exactly. If you automatically process all of the waste, it doesn't count. So you got to do them individually. You got to do them manually. That is correct. So that's what we're doing. Okay, this is the green stuff. That's radioactive. This is not. Let's see if we can get this. Nailed it. Nailed it. Man, I don't know what you guys are talking about. This expedition is fun. Ladies and gents, phase 1 is complete. So, James DeForest Smith says, if they ink this mechanic in the settlement, it will be a cool way to make a plant inside your settlement. That's, you know what? It's funny you should mention that. It's quite possible that Hello Games might implement this with the settlement. If you think about it, they might implement it with the settlement, the actual settlement properties, if you will. That does sound like a plan. I think that might be something they could do because we know the physics are there. That's BS. Boop. Nailed it. Okay, this is explosive. Yes.
Falling.
Oh, lady, get off my back.
Technology recharge.
Got it. This is a lot of fun, man. This is fun. All right, let's see if we can get this trick shot again. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Nailed it. Yeah, this is cool, man. I like this. This is fun. Totally missed that. Totally missed it. That tire just clipped through the world. Oh my God. Yeah, that tire is gone. So what is that? Metal Claws unlock for Twitch. What does it do and what is it used for? I think it's cosmetic. I only think it's cosmetic. I don't think it has any real purpose outside of being a decorative piece. Again, I'm not sure. I got it. I haven't used it yet. Boo. Yeah, this is a lot of fun, man. This is fun. I like this. So I'm waiting to see somebody. I'm waiting to see if somebody does a basketball. Oh, get out of here. I want to see if someone does a basketball thing for No Man's Sky with this mechanic. This would totally work for sports. This would totally work. Okay, this is... Yep. Oh. Almost had it. Nailed it. So hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's that Slam Dunk Sentinels. You know what I would like to see? I wonder if we could grab the Sentinels and toss them in there. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, this is... Oh. Nailed it. Explosives. Oh. So close. So close. Yeah, phase 1 is finished. We're just disposing of all this garbage. This is radioactive. Explosive. What I like are the new particle effects. Hello Games did a very good job with the particle effects on this. So Guitar Guy 80 says you can grab the Sentinels, didn't try tossing them into the fire. We should try that, man. We should totally try that. We should totally try that. If that's like a new way to wreck Sentinels, let's do that. That's got to be fun. There we go. We can do magnetized sphere, right? There it is. Okay, that's it for that load. Very nice. That was fun. So Armwood says, I tried it, didn't work. They just come back. Oh, that sucks. That does suck. It's too bad, man. That would have been pretty cool. All right, let's get these rewards. This is assorted glitches. Okay. We got a bunch of glitches. Nice. Colossus. Okay, let's process that. Thank you. Oh, we got some ammonium. Got some phosphorus. Nice. Okay, okay, nice. Doing pretty good. Okay, next. This is all posters. Give me that. Okay, phase 1 is done. Okay, we can start phase 2. And what I think we'll do is probably come back tomorrow to finish it. So how much distance do we have? 10,000. Okay. This is going to be a grind. That's going to be a complete grind. Okay, phase 2. Prepackaged, Icarus fuel system repair kits. So Ozzy Bob says, I rewatched the Blues Brothers a few days ago. That movie aged well. Blues Brothers is a classic. Blues Brothers is without a doubt a guaranteed classic. Okay. Okay, that's good to go. Next. All right, done. Excavate obstacles in the colossus. Okay, so we just got to go drive around. Prepackaged nutrient ingester, ice cream. Ice cream. Okay, this is title, bulldozer. Yes, please. That should also give us another unlock for customization as well. And we got some pure ferrite. Nice. Okay, this is eliminate hazardous flora, Korvax words, assortment of cakes. We'll pick this one up later. Walter says, yes, actually they're trying to find a dealership so they can get a new Dodge Charger. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. What's that? A Blues Brothers car crash scene. Wasn't that the record for cars destroyed? It was. That was a record for total cars destroyed in a movie. It was. Okay, so we might as well finish this one because we're more than halfway there. Okay, so we've gone that way. Oh, hold on. Before we go, save point. Make a save point. Always make a save point. There you go. So we got to go harvest some stuff. Here we go. That is correct. Some of the milestones will just happen naturally. That is absolutely true. I've knocked out quite a bit of Phase 3 and some of Phase 4 already. So, yeah, that is true. Destroy obstacles. Okay. Well, you heard the man. Destroy obstacles. Here we go. We still haven't found a riverbed yet, or something that looks like one. If we find one, there are 2 more rocks that we can scan. Because we still have to get that one. Was that Animal House with John Belushi? That movie was stupid funny. That movie was stupid funny. How many people remember the original Porky's movies? Porky's 2, and Porky's 3. How about that for movies? There we go. Yeah, we're almost done with that already. Nice. Okay, that's advanced. We can't get that one. Nice. Got a frigate hovering above. Very nice. Uh, 446. Okay. We're almost there. And what we will do is return tomorrow and try to finish this disaster up, because this expedition is going to take a while. But we got a lot done today, man. We got a whole lot. Ozzy Bob says, and don't forget Caddyshack. Bro, yes, sir. Definitely Caddyshack. Who put this freaking mountain right here, bro? This is not funny. This is not funny. Yeah, one of my most memorable movies from the 80s was Spaceballs. The original Spaceballs. That movie was epic. I went out, I actually bought that movie on DVD. I've got that sitting in my case right now, man. Bought that movie on DVD. Yeah, the original Spaceballs was epic. That scene with those two brothers in the desert with that pick, that was funny. Those guys out there combing the desert. You guys found anything yet? No, sir, nothing yet. You guys found anything yet? We ain't found. That movie was epic. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Is that carbon? That is carbon. Okay. Give me that. So, Guitar Guy 80 says, I love Short Circuit. Short Circuit was a good movie. Short Circuit, believe it or not, was definitely ahead of its time. I don't think this tree is here. Yeah, that tree doesn't exist. That tree does not exist. Did we scan all that? How much do we have left for that milestone? 477? Okay. All right. Yeah, that tree does not exist. So what's that? It has a upcoming 40th anniversary. So Ball says, Spaceballs and Blazing. Oh my God, yes, especially Blazing Saddles. Anything made by Mel Brooks was an awesome movie. Any movies made by Mel Brooks was an awesome movie. Any one. All right, done. Okay, so what do we need to do now? Nice. Okay, this is prepackaged nutrient ingester ice cream. Somebody order ice cream. Exactly. With the comb, combing the desert. Yeah. Those two brothers with that pick, that was funny. We ain't found shit. And they were pissed. Okay, let's plug it in. And we got an assortment of cakes. Oh, yeah, where? I don't see any cake. Oh, there they are, I guess. Oh, that's ice cream. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure the ice cream gives you a buff with the nutrient ingester, so we'll probably have to try that. Okay, so what's next? Excuse me. Okay, collect this reward. This is, yeah, Korvax. Oh, you know what? Let's get it. Korvax words, cakes, whatever. 32 Korvax words. Thank you. And there's still garbage in the back of my truck. What the crap, dude? We're going to put that in. You know what? It's fine where it is. It's fine right where it is. I wonder what the boosts are for that cake. Interesting. All right, here we go. Okay, checkpoint 2. You know what's funny? We got waste in the bed already. So let's get out. Let's find checkpoint 2, shall we? Waste heap number 2, and it's straight ahead. Before we go over there, let's get rid of the crap that's in the bed of this truck. And we'll head in that direction. Sounds like a plan. Cool, cool. So Ozzy Bob says, what cake? Not the cake I was looking for. What do we got here? So we've got soft and spiky surprise, prickly curiosity, esophageal surprise. That doesn't sound scrumptious. We got some ice cream, and we've got honeyed throat sticker. Honeyed throat sticker. Somebody at Hello Games has a sense of humor. I'm going to leave it at that. So Walter says, was never a fan of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. The only thing I've seen from the Rocky Horror Picture Show was the music video called Time Warp. That's the only thing I remember. I've seen the music video called Time Warp. Let's do the Time Warp again, but that's it. I haven't actually seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Now, I will say this. Back in the 1990s, there was a theater. There was a theater in Chicago where they actually did the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So this is... this is what, Radioactive? Yes. So close. So close. Okay, let's get to Rendezvous 2, shall we? Hold on. Anything else we need to do while we're on the way? We did all that. Phase 3. Install the Cyclops scope. Cyclops scope plans. Okay, got it. Okay. Oh, monolith. Chart waypoints. Third waste heap. All right. Here we go. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Let's make it to Rendezvous 2. And some random player left a comm ball there. The terrain is not too terribly bad here as I run into a tree. It looks like a tree. Did I scan this? I did. What's the distance on that? 5 minutes. 6 minutes. We got 6 minutes to go. So Walter says, was there a Battlestar Galactica musical? Not that I know of. There could have been, but I've never heard of one. Walter says, yeah, I watch Jackknife Finnegan sometimes. He's a good guy. Yeah, Jackknife Finnegan is one of my favorite GTA creators, believe it or not. He's one of the ones that got me into content creation, believe it or not. Jackknife Finnegan is he's old school. He's actually old school. No nonsense kind of guy. He's a good guy. Jackknife Finnegan is a really good guy. I agree. He stops by the channel on occasion. He does. He'll stop by on occasion to say hello. And you know, Jackknife Finnegan is freaking hilarious, man. He is absolutely funny. There we go. That's our 8th rock.
Units received.
Got it. That's what I was trying to do. All right. Yep, so remember, look for one of these riverbeds, and you'll be able to get the other 2 stones you need. Perfect. All right, let's go. Yeah, let's try not to run over any innocent animals today. No more than we've already done. Because we've run over quite a few. Okay, so we got that one done. Ice Pirates. Oh, yes, sir. Ice Pirates with Robert Urich. Ice Pirates with Robert Urich, yes. That was a good movie. Yeah, Ice Pirates and freaking anybody remember History of the World Part 1? Yeah, History of the World Part 1, another Mel Brooks movie, classic. Yeah, on the way back, we should probably drive through this riverbed. It seems to be relatively smooth. So what's that? They did a part 2 on Netflix, did they? Yeah, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 long minutes. Hey, Morris, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Hey, like I said, we have what I believe to be is one of the best communities for whether it's Grand Theft Auto or even No Man's Sky. We have a really good community here, and that's thanks to people like you and everybody else out there. Seriously, I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, small community, but we're growing. You know, like I said, I want that silver play button just like everybody else. We'll get it. Eventually, we'll get it. But again, that's thanks to each and every one of you guys out there. You guys absolutely rock. Yeah, and Pubarama is awesome too. Are we there yet? Nope. You know, at least we got some cool organic rock. That's a okay, yeah, we can't get that. Interesting. That's an advanced material. All right. We'll just drive around. At least we got some cool truck driving music to go with it. So Ball says, who done Top Secret movie? Top Secret, Top Secret. That's the movie with Val Kilmer, right? That was the movie with Val Kilmer, wasn't it? Or he was playing like a spy or something like that? Hey, Sentinel, shut up. Don't even think about it, buddy. Don't even think about it. Yeah, that was the movie with Val Kilmer. Will you kindly get in the truck, please? Thank you. Yeah, Top Secret. I remember that. I do remember that movie. That Brother Called Chocolate Mousse. Yeah, I remember that movie. That movie was funny. Yeah, with Val Kilmer. The Brother Called Chocolate Mousse. Yeah, that movie was hilarious. Yeah, that was another one of those Spaceballs-ish. That was a Mel Brooks movie too, wasn't it? You know, based along the lines of the same vein as like Airplane, the Airplane movies, just over the top hyper parody. Yeah, kind of like those movies. Ozzy Bob, I remember the cow scene. I do remember the cow scene. That movie was funny. Yeah, National Lampoon. Thank you. That's what I was thinking about. National Lampoon. Yeah, just over the top, just parody of comedy. That's what it was. All right, here we go. Yay, we made it. All right, save point. So Ball says, hey, Dan Red, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? So Ball says, spies like us. Spies like us. Yep, Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase. Yep, remember, that was a good movie. That was a good movie. Everybody, Dan Red is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, hey, ladies, shut up and leave me alone. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. You know how we do it here. Dan Red, if you'd like to post a link to your channel in chat, you may do so, brother. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. Okay, that's done.
Technology recharge.
We're going to need some more batteries. Hold on. Just in case. There is a cave over there. There's actually cobalt deposits on this rock, so if we need cobalt, we can just go mine for it. It is cobalt over there. We might do that. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, chemical, explosive. Got a lot of stuff here. Okay, nice. Just out of curiosity, how far along are we? Get this. Significant exocraft engine upgrades. Let's go ahead and plug those in right now. Hey, Dan Red, no problem, no problem, brother. No problem at all, man. Okay. Walter says, in the National Lampoon movies, the relatives brought the present over, and what's that? Her cat wrapped up in it. I remember that one. Yeah, National Lampoon's Christmas movie. Yep, So what was the Eddie Murphy movie with the advanced tank? That was Eddie Murphy and Dudley Moore. That movie was... Oh, what was the name of that movie? I know which movie you're talking about. That was Eddie Murphy and Dudley Moore. Oh, what was the name of that movie? Yeah, we just talked. It wasn't Top Secret. It was called Best Defense. It was called Best Defense. Yeah, thank you. Ozzy Bob, thank you. Best Defense. That's what it was. There we go. Yeah, Eddie Murphy and the Annihilator tank. That was funny. Yeah, by the time we're done, we'll have explosives done. Everything else is going to take a while, though. That one's going to fall out. I know that one's going to fall out. And I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, now, as I was saying earlier, I think Hello Games did a good job with this update. I think they did a good job with the update. The new mechanics, the physics, and the actual gravity gun mechanic, I think, are well done. I think they're really well done. The problem, of course, is that there isn't enough content with the DLC to make it fun for more than 20 minutes. I wish there were. But for what we've got, it's still pretty fun. I like it. The expedition is fun. I'm having a blast with this. The deal is that I have to do this again. Right now, I'm playing the Steam version of No Man's Sky. I have to do this again on the GOG version. Guitar 80 says, Hello Games needs to fix the autophage cams, though. You noticed that, huh? They broke the autophage cams. They did. You can barely get to the freaking multi-tool. You can barely get to it. I was not going to say anything about that, but since you brought it up... Since you brought it up. So Morris says, I was watching a live stream 4 years ago when I wanted to see your reaction and everyone in Cat's reactions to the Drug Wars DLC. Oh, everyone in chat's reaction to the Drug Wars DLC. Oh, yeah, it was fun looking back then. Yes, back in the day, Drug Wars was not good. Drug Wars definitely was not good. But we played through it anyway. Yeah, some of my earlier live streams are definitely quite the watch. Is that all of it? Hold on. Let's make sure we got all the important stuff, so we can grab the crap later on. Yep, that's all the important stuff. Okay, now we can load the extra. Now we can load the extra. All right. Now the ride back should actually be smoother. God, this is a lot of trash, dude. Holy jeez, this is a lot of trash. This is a lot of trash. That's what she said. Pardon me for just 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Thank you guys for waiting. Oh. All right, let's fill up this truck, and I think what we will do is call it here. I got to go take care of some IRL stuff. But we will be back tomorrow. For some more No Man's Sky shenanigans. That is not going to stay there. That tire is totally not going to stay there. All right. Okay, so yeah. This is not going to stay put. I just know it. This stuff's going all over the place. Grab that. Put that there. This is going to be a mess. All right. There we go. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. It is 6:51 p.m. for me. We're going to come back tomorrow. And we're going to try to finish the entirety of this expedition tomorrow. So we're on phase 2 right now. Phase 3, we got to install a scope. That shouldn't be too terribly difficult. Visit a monolith. We can scan for that. We need 3 more waypoints. We should be able to find one of those along the way. 3rd waste heap, transport 5, specialty waste. We have most of phase 4 done. And we got one of phase 5. We're still working on these. These are pretty close, so that won't take long. Okay, this is going to be the problem. This right here will just drive around. So with all that being said, I think we'll call it here. This was a fun live stream. This was fun, man. There's something about the expedition for this update that is a ton of fun. I think it's the new gameplay mechanics. The actual content itself seems kind of thin, but if it's incorporated with the expedition, it's fun. I like it. I'm having a blast. This is a ton of fun, man. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. So hopefully we'll see you guys here for that. But until then, thank you guys so much for stopping by today and for spending some of your time with us. Don't forget, you've got one more day to collect Twitch drops over on Twitch. So I'm going to be over there watching and getting my free Twitch drops. So with all that being said, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll be back tomorrow to finish this expedition. So until then, this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, a.k.a. The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. Please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke. And take care out there, and I'll see you all next time. Looks like Guitar Guy 80 is going to be live streaming in a couple of hours, in 2 hours. Looks like, yeah, Guitar Guy 80 is going to be streaming in 2 hours. You guys go over to his channel in 2 hours and show him some love while he beats up on the Juggy over in Grand Theft Auto. So definitely show some love over there to Guitar Guy 80. He'll be streaming really soon. So with all that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow, actually. See you guys next time. You guys stay safe, take care. Don't forget, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. God bless to each and every one of you. You guys stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. So take care, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow.